Well, we are moving closer to fall, and that means it's also time for leaf peeping season. I know some people don't like that term, but one popular road for it has had loads of traffic woes, and now they are really cracking down. So thanks for joining us at noon. I'm Sam Shocker. There are several places to enjoy our gorgeous, look at that, fall foliage, but one of the best places to do some leaf peeping is Guanella Pass, and it gets so popular around this time of year that the windy road through Guanella gets inundated, causing issues for drivers and first responders. Last year, both Clear Creek and Park County officials said heavy traffic, overcrowding, and illegal parking made it difficult to get to the emergencies in that area. So this year, they're getting the word out early to anyone who tries to peep the leaves irresponsibly.
There's no parking on the roadway, and county ordinance prohibits parking on the roadway. There is no parking and no stoppage signs all along Guanella Pass, and we encourage everybody to follow those signs. Let me be clear, if you are parked on the roadway, we will tow you.
So to prepare for leaf peeping season, more than 30 large no parking signs have been put up along the pass near Georgetown. A parking violation will cost you $87.50, and a tow, of course, is even more expensive. The Clear Creek County Sheriff's Office says Guanella Pass saw as many as 30,000 cars during past weekends last year. Well, it will be a bit of a wait before we see any color other than green in the metro, but we will have slightly cooler temps sooner than that. Oh, there she is. And it will be hot again today, right? Joining me now, Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact team. Are we looking at 80s, 90 today?
Oh my gosh, we've been talking about fall. It is certainly going to feel like summer today as those temperatures climb to the upper 80s. Possibly, yes, you said it, 90 degrees around the metro area. So it is going to be a warm one. But hey, that taste of fall, that arrives for the weekend. Gorgeous blue skies at this noon hour. Temperatures already really in the low to mid 80s. Central Park, Centennial DIA outside the 9 News studios. We're at 87 degrees already. So we are warming up nicely as those temperatures, again, mainly in the 80s, some 70s across the plains. We're looking at 70s up in the high country. Live radar, we're quiet. We are starting to see the moisture and some thunderstorms move in over the southern mountains. That'll be the trend. We're going to see those move up to the north and 1 or 2 slide down along the I-25 corridor. We're dry at this noon hour right now, but again, those clouds, they will increase as some models now upping our high right around 4 o'clock to 90 degrees. It depends how much cloud coverage we get. We will get increasing clouds as we head into the evening hours. Mostly sunny, forecast high 88 degrees, but again, may slide up to 89 degrees. Storms today mainly over the high country, 1 or 2 down at the lower elevations. We are staying warm in the 80s through Friday. And yes, we will be feeling a little bit more like fall. We just have to wait until Saturday. We'll talk about how cool it will get coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you. While the Denver Metro will lose 4 Safeway locations, there are 2 other stores on the list that mean a lot to their small towns. So here are the 4 locations in the Metro: Inglewood, North Glen, Denver, Aurora. In addition, there are stores in Loveland and Fort Collins closing. But it's 2 other locations, one in La Junta and one in Lamar, that are of concern. According to a union representing workers at 8 of the 10 stores being closed, Safeway is the only full-service grocer in those towns. Now there are worries about the futures of approximately 100 workers in both towns. The mayor of La Junta, Joe Ayala, adds that it's already almost like a food desert in their city right now, so this will be a big unexpected hit.
We're going to have to look at our budget here again because, we projected Safeway being here for many, many years. And now we're going to have to say, what does that look like now? And what's going to have to maybe get cut? What's going to maybe have to get pulled back because we don't have that tax base coming in anymore.
And the company says they will work to place workers at other stores, but in those rather rural towns, that might be difficult. A kidnapping victim is safe today, but North Glen police still need to find the man who took her. Police believe the suspect went to North Glen in this car to make contact with his ex-girlfriend. Investigators say there was some kind of argument and witnesses reported seeing him shove the woman into the car, then leaving. Police say they found the car and the victim last night and she is okay. If you know anything, call North Glen Police. Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials report they fired the ranger who police say admitted to stabbing himself at Staunton State Park. After the incident on August 19th, there was a widespread search for a non-existent suspect 26-year-old Calum Heskett, a temporary employee, was let go one day after he was arrested for that fake report. He still faces criminal charges that it could include false reporting and tampering with evidence. 4 of the 24 bodies found stashed in a Pueblo funeral home in their hidden room have been identified. So that means their families are now learning that their loved ones' bodies weren't where they might have thought. The Davis mortuary is owned by the now former Pueblo County coroner Brian Cotter and his brother. Cotter resigned last month, days after inspectors made the discovery. Patty Emerson says her husband, Melvin, was among the mistreated bodies. He died of liver cancer in 2011. After the news broke, she suspected his body might still be at the mortuary because she never received a cremation certificate. She says her fears were confirmed when officials came to her door.
I just looked at him and I said, "You found him, didn't you?" And they said, "Yes." And to be honest, it was almost like being told the first time that he had passed away. And my first thought, of course, was my children. I had to tell them all over again.
And CBI does not have an exact timeline for the identification process. They only say it will take time. So far, neither of the brothers have been criminally charged. Another Republican has entered the race for governor of Colorado. State Senator Barb Kirkmeyer of Brighton made the announcement yesterday. The 66-year-old joins a crowded field of 16 Republicans hoping to take over the office from term-limited Democratic Governor Jared Polis. It is a long shot for that reason, along with the fact that Colorado has only elected one Republican governor in the last 50 years. The Democratic primary is shaping up to be a two-way race between 3-term U.S. Senator Michael Bennet, who's on the left, and Attorney General Phil Weiser on the right. Weiser is term limited in his current position. The training center being built for the Denver Summit FC now has a name. We also just got new artist renderings showing what it will look like when it is finished. The facility in Centennial will be known as the Common Spirit Performance Center. The NWSL team will play here during the 2026 and 2027 seasons while their main stadium is being built. But this facility is a big one, 20,000 feet, 12,000 seats, and 8 fields. It will also have recovery technology and an elite training area for strength and conditioning.